I will once again introduce Professor Asim Ali Khan Sahab, who is our guest of honor. Sir is the Director General of Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, a leading institution of scientific research into various fundamental and applied aspects of Unani medicine in the country. He is directing and coordinating various research programs through its 23 institutes spread across India. May I request everyone to kindly mute the mic? There is equipment disturbance. Kindly mute your mic, please. Thank you. He is also the member of Board of Governors, Central Council of Indian Medicine, Government of India. He is involved and responsible for policy making, planning, implementation and governance of quality education, training and researches in Ayush system through all Ayush universities, all India institutes, national institutes, research institutes, government and private colleges. He is a member on various important committees of Government of India. To name a few, an important one, he is member Niti Aayog Working Group Committee on Integration of Research, member Interdisciplinary Ayush R&D Task Force, member CSIR, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, Ministry of Ayush Working Group for Cooperation of Activities of Common Interest, and member Scientific Committee of Pharmacopoeia Commission of Indian Medicine and Homeopathy. He has received more than 25 appreciations, awards from various organizations as an appreciation for the services he rendered on various occasions. Sir, I welcome you for your initial remarks for today's expert talk.
Sir, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Dr. Ghazala, and thank you, Team Ayush, for organizing this series of E-Charcha. Dr. Seema Akbar, Assistant Director in Charge, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar. My other online participants from various research councils, peripheral institutions, universities, research institutions and colleges. A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm happy to deliver the initial remarks for this 5th expert talk on the E-Charcha on Unani Medicine for Holistic Health, conducted through the Ayush Virtual Convention Centre platform. In fact, this will be our concluding session for this first series of E-Charcha on Unani Medicine. I'm thankful to all our viewers for making this E-Charcha a successful initiative. This E-Charcha is streaming live on various social media platforms of Ministry of Ayush. I'm sure that this program is reaching to the masses widely, not only within the country, but outside the country as well. Today's talk on E-Charcha is on an overview of research and academic activities at Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar, which is being delivered today by Dr. Seema Akbar, who is the Assistant Director at Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar, Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. At present, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar is one of the eminent institutions functioning under the Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. This institution was established in 1979 in 2 departments of Kashmir University initially. Those were Department of Botany and Department of Chemistry, as Survey of Medicinal Plants and Drug Standardization Research Unit. The aim was to have collaborative research with the scientists of that particular region of the country and to provide free healthcare with full-fledged clinical research unit supported with diagnostic investigations to the staff and students of the University of Kashmir, Srinagar. The institution was shifted to its own centrally heated building in 2005, which was later constructed by the University of Kashmir with the financial support from the Government of India. This RRIUM Srinagar institution is spread over 11 or 12 canal land given by the University of Kashmir at the time, and is situated in the banks of famous Dal Lake. This institution is engaged in providing healthcare facilities through OPDs, mobile clinical research programs to the public for more than 4 decades. This institution has been given affiliation for running MD programs since December 2016 also in 2 Unani streams, that is Mualajat and Ilmul Adviya, and there has been the examining body and the affiliation university is the University of Kashmir, Srinagar for these 2 programs. RRIUM Srinagar is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and competent staff. The institution has comprehensive facilities for teaching, research and patient care, and has a very good infrastructure comprising of the academic blocks, the administrative blocks, administration and establishment account sections, hospital, OPD, inpatient department facilities, etc. The institution is also presently in process to upgrade and implement digital infrastructure at different levels and departments to facilitate the proper functioning of the institute and to be a part of the flagship program of Government of India, that is the Digital India, which aims to transform India into a digitally empowered society and a knowledge economy. I congratulate Dr. Seema Akbar, the Assistant Director in charge, RRIUM Srinagar, and her team for making a mark and emerging as a research-cum-academic institution of Unani Medicine, and urge them to take this institution to some newer horizons and new heights, which I am sure they will. I welcome all the participants who have joined today and also thank all the stakeholders who have already participated in the previous 4 informative lectures of E-Charcha and have interacted with our esteemed experts. I would like to request to them all to provide their valuable comments and feedbacks for the betterment of the Unani system of medicine so that we could serve the society better within the nation and outside the boundaries of the nation to the globe. I will request you to suggest us the theme for next series of E-Charcha also on the AVCC platform, that is this Ayush Virtual Convention Centre platform. We are welcoming and we are looking forward for your comments. The purpose of this E-Charcha is to just to open up the debate, the dialogue, so that we all can understand and take this understanding of Unani system of medicine, its benefits to the masses. I hope you have wholeheartedly joined us, and I hope very wholeheartedly with all enthusiasm and positive energy, you will be participating in this E-Charcha series. This is the first series. Today we are concluding that. Similar programs and activities we will be continuing, and we will be reaching out to you with this understanding. I'm very thankful to Honorable Secretary Ayush Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha Sahib for his vision, for his understanding and hand-holding and starting this whole process and providing this platform. Equally thankful to Additional Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Shri Pramod Kumar Pathak Sahib, and the Joint Secretary, Shri Ranjit Kumar Sahib, who have been constantly supporting and encouraging for all such kind of, not only this, but many other initiatives, and so that we could move forward in a very, very positive, with a positive energy and reach out to the people with the best of understanding. I'm thankful to Dev Sahib, his team, Ankurji, and other officers who are involved with this whole process and programs for providing us this AVCC platform to connect with each one of you right now we are discussing. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you for your insightful remarks. Now we have Dr. Seema Akbar, Assistant Director in Charge, RRIUM Srinagar, with us. Dr. Seema Akbar did her MSc Organic Chemistry from Lucknow University and PhD from CSIR Institute, Industrial Toxicology Research Center, presently Indian Institute of Toxicology Research, Lucknow. She has about 35 years of research experience in the field of chemical standardization of indigenous drugs, drug toxicity, and preclinical studies. During this period, she has guided large number of candidates for the award of MPhil and PhD degrees and published extensively in the journals of international repute. She has decent H index, I-10 index, and citations. Dr. Seema has handled many mega extramural research projects funded by reputed government funding agencies. She is editor of Journal of Toxicology and Environmental Health Sciences, Research and Reviews, a Journal of Toxicology, Journal of Environmental Chemistry and Ecotoxicology, academic editor of Plant Cell Biotechnology and Molecular Biology, and technical editor of Journal of Pharmacology and Toxicology. And she is associated with many more in different capacities. Dr. Akbar has traveled far and wide on academic pursuits. She is fellow of many national and international academic bodies and has been bestowed with many prestigious awards, including Lifetime Achievement Award instituted by Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. Associated with CCRUM since 1992, Dr. Seema Akbar is presently head of the institution, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar. So with that brilliant profile heading the institute at the most beautiful place in the world, Srinagar, I welcome Dr. Seema Akbar for her talk. Please, madam.
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Ghazala, for brief introduction. And thank you, DG sir, for giving brief introduction of our institute. And I'm thankful to the organizers for giving me the opportunity to present my research and academic activities and the achievement of my institute. Shall I start the presentation?
Yes, please.
Srinagar, Kashmir is heaven on earth and needs no introduction. The only thing is that the Srinagar city is a major magnetism for followers of Unani Medicine in the form of Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine. Establishment, as DG sir already told about the introduction, I don't need to revise all that matter. And location, DG sir already told. This is the view of our institute in winters. Institute was established in 79, it is already being told, but in 1985, Government of India amalgamated all the 3 units, that is SMPU, DSRU and clinical unit, and give it to shape of a Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine. At the time of establishment, these aims and objectives were given to this institute. To conduct clinical studies on the problems allocated by the Scientific Advisory Committee from time to time, to provide medical relief to the people of remote areas, to collect medical and health data in respect of the rural masses of the adjoining rural areas, to find out effective and cheap remedies for the ailment under study, to find out effectiveness of special therapies of Unani system medicine in order to provide cheaper and effective remedies for complicated and chronic ailments. Statistical evaluation of therapeutic efficacy, and then survey, supply and cultivation of medicinal experimental plants, and collect folklore claims and evolve standards for single and compound Unani formulations. These are 4 programs now. 3 programs were given in the start, but later in the year 2005 we have added preclinical research program also in this group. So now we have clinical research program, drug extension research program, survey of medicinal plant research program, and preclinical research program. In clinical research program, we have validation studies of Unani pharmacopoeia and classical formulations, randomized clinical trials of Unani drugs, intramural research studies, and because of this COVID, we also have prophylactic COVID-19 survey studies, and some other clinical studies also we have. These are some completed validation studies. So the first one is non-ulcer dyspepsia, in which we have validated Hapit Papita and Jawari Shamla. And the second is Majuni Kundur and Jawari Joruni in urinary bladder, weakness of urinary bladder. And third one is Sufufe Hajrul Yehud in nephrolithisis. Here I would like to add one thing, that we got very encouraging result in nephrolithisis, as 43% got full expulsion of the stone, that is the size of 5 to 6 mm, and in 36% या तो stone size reduce हुआ था या crush हो गया था. Then we have also validated Habe Turshe Mishtein in anorexia and scabies Then rhinosinusitis. Here rhinosinusitis, I would like to tell that Trifal Uste Kudus gave 76% complete relief patients. But the complete relief was shown in 76% of the patient. Very good drug, Trifal Uste Kudus. Then in dry cough, Sherbet-e-Ijaz, we have relief. It's also very good drug. And in heavy menstrual bleeding, Sufufe Habise Dam gave 80% relief in the patients. And in rheumatoid arthritis, Habe Suranjan gave 33% relief in clinical signs and symptoms of the arthritis patients. So these drugs are validation we got very good results in these diseases. These are two randomized comparative clinical trials in our center. This is a comparative trials because these are the trials are completed, but because these are the multi-centric trials, the results are being compiled now. These are some other clinical studies which out of this is bronchial asthma, then psoriasis and arthritis, geriatritis, fatty liver and sinusitis and chronic renal failure. Out of these, bronchial asthma is of importance that in Kashmir, due to varying climatic conditions, we have higher prevalence of bronchial asthma. And despite intensive, as it is all you know, that despite intensive ongoing research all over the world, satisfactory and safe treatment of bronchial asthma is still not available. And the modern medical world, long-term use of corticosteroids and bronchodilators, the treatment of bronchial asthma leads to suppression of immune system and the other disorders. The present study was conducted in search of a safe, effective and economical Unani formulation for the treatment of Zikunaf, that is bronchial asthma. And for this we have a research product that is Unim 352 in the form of Majoon. Unim 352 is a Majoon and it's a very good drug, and about 50%, more than 50% cases had complete relief. In this study we have 4 publications, and Council also obtained patent of this Unim 352. Then a second disease also important, the rheumatoid arthritis is also very prevalent in the Kashmir state because of this climatic conditions and some other factors. In Wajaul Mafasil we have used, there was time Unim 301, Unim 302 and Unim 304, and 52% cases showed complete remission, whereas 99.9 showed, 20% showed partial remission. So it is also very good drug, and we are trying to do some more research on this Unim 301, which is a very effective drug, and it is in very demand in patients here in our OPD. Now we have changed our research to moving towards the new research, that is we are adding biomarkers, serum biomarkers in our projects, because serum biomarkers is very important, and the research will be more scientific and we will get more authentic results and more comfortable results with that. First project we are doing this on Kurse Hudar. On Kurse Hudar we are using biomarkers as a biomarkers, interleukin, we are using TNF alpha and the CRP. We are using these biomarkers in this project, and this time the 54, and this time 54 including controls samples have been registered, out of which 15 patients completed the trial. And second proposal, which is triple Sanai, and that is a regimental therapy tool and a massage by Rogane Kaddu in migraine without aura. And we have also selected biomarkers for this study, that is apolipoprotein E and HSCRP, means high sensitive CRP, for this project. And 2 other IBAR projects also submitted, that is anti-cancer activity of Unani drugs. And for this study we are collaborating with this cost. And secondly, just I have already told that Unim 301 is a very good drug in this rheumatoid arthritis. This is our research drug, and in arthritis we are getting very encouraging results of this drug. This project is also under consideration. This is a new study which is we are doing. We are trying to do some molecular level studies. Only one study till date have been completed. That is a prolidase deficiency, enzyme deficiency. प्रोलिडेज एंजाइम डिफिशिएंसी उन पेशेंट्स में है जिसमें पेशेंट्स में अल्सर डेवलप हो जाता है, उसकी डिफिशिएंसी से प्रोलिडेज एंजाइम डिफिशिएंसी. तो म्यूटेशनल एनालिसिस फॉर PPD जीन was done at our center. It was a case study, single case study. Lekin with the sulfoxaflor, we got moderate relief in this disease, which is caused due to PPD gene, and which is because of this deficiency of protease enzyme. We are doing this, giving this sulfoxaflor, Micuna purpurean, which shows moderate relief, and 2 papers published in good journals out of this study. Now we are trying to do some work on 301, this molecular level, and also humoral theory. We have the humoral theory by exploration of humoral theory by whole genome analysis. Objective of the study is to establish markers for each Misaj group. If we will get marker for Misaj group, then it will be easier to treat the patient, to understand the temperament of the patient. If we will get a marker for each Misaj group, that we are trying to do in this molecular biology lab, molecular biology study. These are some ongoing research projects. These are on palpitation, functional dyspepsia, fever, mixed anxiety, depressive disorder, leukorrhea, then diabetes mellitus, hypertension, bronchial asthma, and heavy menstrual bleeding. Most of them are about to complete, near completion, but because of this pandemic, they are still ongoing. Now we have general OPD program. As a general OPD, we have infrastructure-wise, we have fully equipped 3 OPDs. And well-established dispensary. Here I would like to tell that this dispensary follows SOPs as per the NABH guidelines, or well-established clinical laboratory supporting the OPD. The biochemistry lab, pathology lab, molecular biology lab, and radiology section. And in OPD we have 3 types of OPD. Special OPD उन पेशेंट्स के लिए है जो रिसर्च हमारे रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट से हट चुके हैं. अब रिसर्च में से जो भी डिजीजेस जैसे विटिलिगो है, सोरेसिस है, ब्रोंकियल अस्थमा है, रूमेटॉइड आर्थराइटिस है, लेकिन इनके रिजल्ट्स इतने अच्छे थे कि पेशेंट अभी भी इनको दवा के लिए आते हैं. तो स्पेशल OPD में उन पेशेंट्स को हम मेडिसिन प्रोवाइड करते हैं जो ये अब इस वक्त रिसर्च पे नहीं है. दूसरा जेरेटिक OPD है, ये वंस इन अ वीक, एंड इसमें वी आर गिविंग कंसेशनल टिकट, फ्री मेडिसिन एंड इन्वेस्टिगेशंस आर आल्सो फ्री. इसमें 60 ईयर्स से ज़्यादा एज के पेशेंट हम लोग कंसिडर करते हैं. और इसमें हमारी एक मैटरनल एंड चाइल्ड केयर OPD है जो ट्वाइस इन अ वीक है. यहाँ पर हम लोगों के कोलैबोरेटिव प्रोग्राम्स हैं कश्मीर यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ, उनके सोशल साइंस डिपार्टमेंट के साथ हैं, उसके हमारे मेडिकल ज्योग्राफी के साथ हैं. उनके साथ इसमें पेपर भी रिसर्च पब्लिश हुए हैं. जेनेटिक हेल्थ में पेपर पब्लिश हुआ है इसमें. Now the show, how we are showing, how we are running the show. OPD में सबसे पहले HMIS फॉलो किया जा रहा है. HMIS सॉफ्टवेयर के से पूरा पेशेंट का एंट्री से ड्रग तक पूरा HMIS फुल्ली फॉलो हो रहा है. एक अब इसमें आता है डोर टू डोर सर्वे ऑफ पेशेंट्स. डोर टू डोर सर्वे पेशेंट्स एक कॉमन हमारा फीचर है मोबाइल OPD, मोबाइल क्लिनिकल रिसर्च में हमारा ये कॉमन फीचर है. लेकिन इस वक्त पैंडेमिक में यहाँ इसका कहना ये जरूरी है कि इसमें पैंडेमिक में हमारे OPD में पेशेंट्स बहुत कम हो गए थे. पेशेंट्स की नंबर बढ़ाने के लिए ये DG सर के आइडिया पे हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर फिर 2 टीम्स बना रखी हैं. जो एक टीम जाती है डोर टू डोर, इस वक्त जा रही है पेशेंट्स को लाने के लिए, उनको रेफर करने के लिए यहाँ के लिए एक टीम वो है. दूसरी टीम हमारी वो है जो हमारे रिसर्च पेशेंट्स हैं, जो ये हमारे रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं, उन पेशेंट्स को अगर वो नहीं आ पा रहे हैं तो उनको दवा पहुँचाने के लिए, या उनको अगर वो यहाँ आना नहीं चाहते हैं ताकि वो ड्रॉप आउट में ना जाने पाए और उनको मेडिसिन हम घर पहुँचा सकें. ये उस वक्त DG साहब ने हम लोगों को इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए थे, उनका ही एडवाइस था जिस पे हम लोग ये कर रहे हैं. और इससे हमारे नंबर ऑफ पेशेंट्स काफ़ी इंक्रीज हो गए हैं ड्यूरिंग पैंडेमिक के बाद भी. ये एक ड्यूरिंग पैंडेमिक थर्मल स्क्रीनिंग एट द एंट्रेंस, then sanitizer and social distancing in OPD and different meetings. The biochemistry lab is fully supported with biochemistry analyzer, electrolyte analyzer, ELISA reader, washer, deep freezers, and other basic equipments. We are doing presently we are doing kidney function test, liver function test, lipid profile, electrolytes, and other tests. Serum biomarkers in many clinical studies are also being evaluated. Now lab is under the process of upgradation, and we want to introduce some. We are going to introduce some tests like thyroid profile, female hormone profile, HSCRP, and HbA1c. In pathology lab also we have the different fully automatic CBC analyzer, urine analyzer, microscope, basic equipments, and colorimeter. Radiology section. This is obvious. We have X-ray, we have ECG, and this is the molecular biology lab, where we have PCRs, SDS page, agarose gel, electrophoresis, gel deck, spectrophotometer, digital incubator, eye blot for Western blotting, and other basic instrument, where we are trying to do some study of Unani medicines at molecular level. Now, inpatient department, we have inpatient department. Inpatient department presently we have 40 beds, but soon it shall be upgraded up to 75 bed hospital. And in infrastructure wise, we have male ward, female ward, and well established IPD dispensary. On facility to the patients, we are providing unique regimen like Musil therapy given to the various patients. Decoction of certain drugs are also given. Oxygen cylinder, ammo bag are all available. SOPs made for all the procedures and activities are as per the NABS guidelines. This is the view of IPD. Now, this is the therapy, regimenal therapy, which is very popular in the Kashmir. This is the most popular treatment at our institute, and we get many patients of this regimental therapy. For this, we have 8 cabins. Infrastructure wise, we have 8 cabins, different cabins for different therapies. And more than 50 regimes are, if I'm not wrong, more than 50 regimes are in classical text, classical literature for this regimental therapy. But as per the diseases prevalent in the Kashmir, we are using only 14. We are taking only 14 regime at our institute. Dry cupping, fire cupping, wet cupping, inhalation, oiling, sitz bath, fermentation, exercise, massage, natul, full body steam, foot bath, in kebab. And this is because arthritis, gout, headache is very common in Kashmir. That's why we have selected these regimes. Leaching is very popular and very effective. This is only I have taken photographs of diabetic foot before treatment, after treatment, and in vitiligo. It is also very effective. Now, we have also conducted one-day workshop for hijama, in which about 50 Unani medical participants from Unani medical colleges and practitioners, and 2-day training program was also organized. Publications are very good in this field. In regimental therapy, we have 19 research publications and 4 books, out of which one is in Hindi. This is very important, medical tourism, because of the popularity of this system in our institute. इसमें जो इस वक्त मेडिकल टूरिज्म के लिए हमारे डीजी सर, हमारे ये पाठक सर, इन लोग का ये लोग पर्टिकुलर है कि मेडिकल टूरिज्म यहाँ पर शुरू किया जाए, और ये लोग इसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। और हमारे यहाँ इस वक्त मेडिकल टूरिज्म का जो हमारा नजरिया यही है कि मेडिकल टूरिज्म इस वक्त बहुत अच्छी चीज है सभी के लिए, नॉट ओनली फॉर रेवेन्यू जनरेशन, नॉट ओनली फॉर प्रोपगेशन ऑफ यूनानी सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन, लेकिन ये जो घूमने आ रहे हैं टूरिस्ट, उनके लिए है कि अगर उनको आप मेडिकली पैम्पर कर सकें। मतलब मेरे हिसाब से ये है कि अगर जो लोग टूरिस्ट आ रहे हैं यहाँ पर घूमने के लिए, कश्मीर बहुत टूरिस्ट आते हैं, अगर हम उनको ये मेडिकली हम उनको कुछ हेल्प कर सकते हैं इस घूमने के बीच में, तो मेरे ख्याल से ये बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है। मेडिकल टूरिज्म का प्रोजेक्ट हमने सबमिट किया हुआ है, और जैसे अप्रूव होगा तो वी विल स्टार्ट मेडिकल टूरिज्म एट आवर सेंटर। NABH का मतलब है क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस। अगर आप क्वालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं तो आपको NABH पे जाना ही जाना है। NABH में जरूरी नहीं है कि आप NABH का सर्टिफिकेट ले लें तभी आप NABH के लिए हैं। NABH के गाइडलाइंस को, NABH को, SOPs को अगर आप फॉलो भी करते हैं, 70% 60% भी फॉलो कर लेते हैं तो भी आपकी जो क्वालिटी है, आपका जो वर्क एफिशिएंसी है ऑफिस की, हॉस्पिटल की, वो इम्प्रूव हो जाती है बहुत। क्योंकि यहाँ इन आवर इंस्टीट्यूट व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, हम सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स बना रहे हैं NABH गाइडलाइंस पे, डिस्प्ले कर रहे हैं पेशेंट्स राइट्स, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, डॉक्टर्स की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एज पर NABH. Most important thing that we have made such different committees for looking after the work of NABH as per the guidelines, and this is the calculation of various indicators periodically to assess the quality of work. This is very important. Indicators की बात हम जब करते हैं, इससे हमें क्वालिटी, अगर मैं आपको एक आसान लैंग्वेज में बताती हूँ कि क्वालिटी में यहाँ पर अगर हमने ये लिखा हुआ है अपने SOP में कि पेशेंट एडमिट होने के 1 घंटे के अंदर डॉक्टर उसको राउंड करेगा, लेकिन डॉक्टर राउंड करता है 5 घंटे के बाद या 6 घंटे के बाद, जिस वक्त उसको हम काउंट करते हैं तो हम देखते हैं कि उसने राउंड नहीं लिया है, तो उस वक्त इंडिकेटर आपका लो हो जाता है बहुत। इसका मतलब है कि SOPs आर नॉट बीइंग फॉलोड प्रॉपरली, SOPs आर बीइंग वायलेटेड। ये हमारा मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड रूम है जो एज पर NABH हम रिकॉर्ड जहाँ रख रहे हैं। SOPs और कमिटीज रेगुलरली विजिट कर रही हैं हॉस्पिटल को टू असेस द फैसिलिटीज आर अवेलेबल, assessing the facilities available in the hospital and also monitoring whether the staff is following the SOPs mentioned in the manual or not. The institute is making and following the calendar of different meetings, inspections and trainings like CPR, hospital infection control, lab safety training, biomedical waste is disposed of as per guidelines of Pollution Control Board of India, and regular surveillance of hospital infection control, especially the microbial load in the invasive procedure areas. This is one photograph is of safety training in the laboratory, and this photograph is of the dispensary कि जहाँ हम ड्रग्स को स्टोर कर रहे हैं as per the NABH guideline. इसमें लुक अलाइक ड्रग और साउंड अलाइक ड्रग अलग अलग रखी गई है। इसमें अगर लुक अलाइक में देखेंगे तो हम अगर फोटो को थोड़ा बड़ा करके आप देख सकते हैं, देखिएगा हबे असगंध और हबे बवासीर दोनों की जो उनकी पैकिंग्स है वो बिल्कुल सिमिलर है, लेकिन दोनों की इसलिए उनको अलग रखना जरूरी है, अदरवाइज गलती से दवा मिल भी सकती है। एज पर NABH गाइडलाइन हमें लुक अलाइक और साउंड अलाइक ड्रग्स अलग अलग रखनी है। मोबाइल क्लिनिकल रिसर्च ये गवर्नमेंट का प्रोग्राम, गवर्नमेंट स्कीम, स्पेशल कंपोनेंट प्लान SCP नाउ कॉल्ड एज ट्राइबल सब प्लान फॉर शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स। इन मोबाइल क्लिनिकल प्रोग्राम में हमारा डोर टू डोर सर्वे इज ए कॉमन फीचर, लेकिन सर्वे से पहले एक चीज मैं बताना चाहती हूँ, सर्वे से पहले एक टीम हमारी एक दिन पहले जाती है वहां पर, जो वहां पर ऐलान करवाती है रिलीजियस प्लेसेस से बताने के लिए कि कल हमारी टीम आ रही है, ताकि लोग वहां पर आए। डिफरेंट रिसर्च केसेस वहां से रेफर किए जाते हैं, इंस्टीट्यूट को एनरोल किए जाते हैं, स्क्रीन करके यहाँ रेफर भी किए जाते हैं, वहां पे लेक्चर्स दिए जाते हैं रिगार्डिंग द हेल्थ कैंप्स। और इस अंडर दिस प्रोग्राम मोर देन 24,000 पेशेंट्स वर प्रोवाइडेड फ्री ट्रीटमेंट टिल डेट। Now another part of the mobile health program is the school health program. School health program is objective of this program is to raise health status of school children, reduce morbidity rate among them through healthcare and health education. Some of the primary, secondary schools falling under coverage of the mobile wings are adopted. Students suffering from any ailments are treated with the Unani Medicine. Health education is provided to students, lectures on different preventive and curative healthcare. More than 90 schools and around 40,000 school children have been treated under this program. This is special health camp. This is actually disease specific camps. जो हमारे रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उनके प्रोग्राम्स के लिए हम ये कैंप्स लगाते हैं महीने में एक बार, मंथली हैं ये कैंप्स। अपनी जो डिजीजेस जो हमारी रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उनको अपने पेशेंट रिफर करने के लिए स्वास्थ्य रक्षण परीक्षण प्रोग्राम 2016 स्वास्थ्य program was launched in 2016. Main objective of the program is to initiate स्वास्थ्य रक्षण mobile OPDs for providing Unani treatment, organizing camps for screening and early diagnosis of diseases in rural and urban areas. Around 9,000 patients were enrolled and 413 severely ill patients with different diseases referred to government health services, and 69 patients referred to RRIUM. 6,000 households door-to-door awareness visits were done. Now the prophylactic survey, during pandemic we have done this prophylactic survey, 4,500 group size control and intervention group. In control group 1500 registered, intervention 3000 were registered in different districts of Kashmir, Badgam, Bandipora and Gandarbal. In intervention, we provided decoction of 3 herbs and Triake Arba were given to the patients. Some highlights, some photographs of this COVID survey. Now, another program is the drug expansion research program. एक ड्रग अगर क्वालिटी ड्रग नहीं है तो कोई डॉक्टर सही ट्रीटमेंट नहीं दे सकता पेशेंट को, भले वो कितना काबिल डॉक्टर हो, उसको एक क्वालिटी ड्रग हाथ में होनी ही चाहिए, जिसके लिए उसको ड्रग का स्टैंडर्डाइज होना बहुत जरूरी है. और इसमें इन दिस प्रोग्राम वी आर डूइंग स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन ऑफ यूनानी सिंगल ड्रग्स एंड कंपाउंड फॉर्मुलेशन, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ SOPs, validation of method of preparation of Unani drugs and chemical investigation of medicinal plants of proven efficacy. In this is main intent of the program is to evolve standards for Unani formulations of proven efficacy included in the National Formulary of Unani Medicine for their cooperation with official Unani pharmacopoeia. But why this program is so important? Chemical composition किसी भी plant का chemical composition change हो जाता है, affect हो जाता है. In case harvesting is wrong, drying, storage, transportation, process, mode of extraction, so any one of the parameter, if it will not done properly, then the chemical composition of the drug material will change. अगर drug का अगर उसका केमिकल कंपोजिशन चेंज हो रहा है, इसका मतलब है उसकी क्वालिटी चेंज हो रही है, क्वालिटी चेंज हो रही है इसका मतलब उसकी एफिकेसी चेंज हो रही है, एफिकेसी चेंज हो रही है तो आपका ट्रीटमेंट उसमें हर्ट हो रहा है वहां पे. इस वक्त अगर हम ये बात करते हैं, जैसे बैच टू बैच वेरिएशन हमारा आता है, इसी वजह से आता है कि हमारा प्रॉपर एक्सट्रैक्शन, उसका टाइम ऑफ हार्वेस्टिंग, कलेक्शन, इसमें कहीं ना कहीं चेंज आ जाता है. इसीलिए बैच टू बैच वेरिएशन ड्रग्स में आ रहा है, जिसको कंट्रोल करना बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है, मुश्किल से. लेकिन जो इस वक्त रॉ डिपॉजिटरी का हमारा इस वक्त कॉन्सेप्ट है, रॉ ड्रग डिपॉजिटरी का, वो हमें इसमें काफी हद तक हेल्प कर सकता है. अदरवाइज जब तक ओपन मार्केट से मटेरियल लेते रहेंगे, बैच टू बैच वेरिएशन कंट्रोल नहीं होगा और ड्रग्स की क्वालिटी कंप्रोमाइज होती रहेगी. और जो प्रोसीजर्स हमें लेने हैं उसके अंदर मैक्रो एंड माइक्रोस्कोपिक एग्जामिनेशन हम करते हैं, प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉरेन ऑर्गेनिक मैटर है, एश वैल्यूज है, मॉइस्चर कंटेंट, एक्सट्रैक्शन वैल्यू, क्वालिटेटिव क्वांटिटी केमिकल इवैल्यूएशन, क्रोमेटोग्राफी एग्जामिनेशन एंड पेस्टिसाइड रेजिड्यू, potential toxic element, microorganism test. This is a wrongly written, it is a not parasitic, it is pesticide residue. This is, sorry for this typing mistake. And next is the development SOPs. Development SOP means a full information of a single drug. Full information about a single drug. It is purchase and collection of single drug. First step is that, then the preparation of Unani drug, then the standardization of the finished product with the help of those parameters I have told earlier. Then the standardization of single drugs used for the preparation of compound formulations. The single drugs were also standardized. And we have done Ved Moish Sharbat Ejaz early told that this got very encouraging result, 65% complete relief. In the clinical side, I have already told it is a very good drug. Then Uste Kudus, lavender, and these are the again. This is the phytochemical investigation of medicinal plants. Medicinal plants, Kashmir Valley is a hub of medicinal plants. And because of this temperate, subalpine and alpine climate habitat, this is a hub of the medicinal plant or medicinal plant for analysis of medicinal plants. We are doing, these are the procedures what we are doing, different preparation of different extract, then column chromatography, then quantification by HPLC. If a compound, we got a very good quantity of the compound, then we will go for the biological activity or cytotoxic activity of the plant. This work is important. Why this work is important? Because in the near future, we will have many plants that can make our own modern pharmacopoeia, which can be supplement of our present Unani pharmacopoeia. This is some notable work. This is method of preparation of compound Unani formulation. Method of preparation, we have so many methods of preparation, conventional method, but with passage of time we are using modern techniques for doing the for making the drugs. The one example is that Rogan Banasha prepared by conventional method and then by the modern method, that is soxyl extraction method. And since it is being used in the insomnia, it was found that it contains serotonin, which is a known sleep inducer. And when serotonin was estimated, it was found that oil prepared by solvent extraction method contained higher amount of serotonin in comparison to the oil prepared by conventional method. This work is published in Asian Journal of Experimental Chemistry. And then another drug is that for this method of manufacture, because ascapsulodar is a very good drug, is a nerve stimulant, and main ingredient is strychnose, another is zengibil. Strychnose is a deadly poison, and strychnine is its active principle. And we have in Unani system of medicine, we have different method of detoxification, but detoxification method, which one is good? So by estimating strychnine, which can, by estimation of strychnine, we can say that which method will deplete strychnine in larger quantity. That's why it is very important. It is very important to do the validation of the methods of preparation, because method of preparation changes the efficacy of the drug. Sleep method of preparation validation is very important, and this work was published in African Journal of Traditional Complementary and Alternative Medicine, and part of this work was presented at International Conference on Evolution of Phytochemistry held at Churchill College, Cambridge. Another drug 352 it is 352, as I already told, more than 50% patient has complete relief in sign and symptom, but this 352 is totally non-palatable, because it was non-palatable because of this repulsive and pungent odor. After a series of experiments, we could ascertain that garlic, which is one of the ingredients of the drug, was responsible for the repulsive odor. So we have modified the method of preparation and made the drug more efficacious and palatable. So this type of research is very important for clinical research. For betterment of the clinical research, installation procedure is very important. This work was accepted for presentation in 9th World Conference of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutic at Canada, Quebec, Canada. Now we have added another arm in our research program, that's preclinical studies. The safety is the prime concern. Drug safety, quality and efficacy, safety comes first. Drug quality बहुत अच्छी हो सकती है, उसकी वो efficacy बहुत अच्छी हो सकती है, लेकिन अगर drug safe नहीं है तो नहीं है. वो quality में कम हो, efficacy में कम हो, लेकिन safe होनी चाहिए. Safety is the prime concern of every drug. In 1999, we have started this program. Institute is registered with committee with CPCSC. CPCSC का registration हमारी कमेटी का क्यों जरूरी है? CPCSC वो कमेटी है जो ये देखती है कि आप एनिमल का आपका यूज रैशनल है कि नहीं है. दूसरे, आप एनिमल्स को, एक्सपेरिमेंटल एनिमल्स को ह्यूमनली ट्रीट कर भी रहे हैं कि नहीं. अगर आपके एनिमल्स हेल्दी नहीं होंगे, आपके एनिमल वेल ट्रीटेड नहीं होंगे, आपका कोई रिजल्ट आपका ठीक नहीं आएगा, और कोई स्टडी आपकी कंफर्म रिजल्ट नहीं दे पाएगी. तो इसलिए ये कमेटी का रजिस्ट्रेशन मैंडेटरी है इस स्टडीज को आगे करने के लिए. डिफरेंट स्टडीज वी आर डूइंग एक्यूट.
Your presentation is going very well, but we have only 10-12 minutes more, so I would like.
I will complete. I will complete.
Yeah.
We are doing acute, subacute, chronic activities as per the OECD guidelines. 32 compound formulations have been completed till date. Infrastructure-wise, we have biochemistry lab, mycology lab, histopathology, and animal holding facility with fully equipped with the AHU. And fully automatic instruments, we have biochemistry analyzer, tissue processor. We have lots of instruments in our milestone in the preclinical state that we got the project from the DST for the upgradation of this laboratory. And the main mission of this project is to upgradation of the laboratories to get GLP certification from National GLP Compliance Monitoring Authority, Government of India, so that the data generated in the facilities are acceptable internationally. Here we have completed the work on 2 Kushtajat, and I don't have the time to explain the Kushtajat. Then we have checked the validity of detoxification method used in the preparation of the Kushta. It was found that the crude drug was unsafe for oral consumption. And we have also completed the one ISMR project, which is given by for animals, given to us for animal studies from RRIUM Chennai. And histopathological, we have prepared more than 2,000 slides. And outcome of this, only this project is that 12 publications in national, more than 12 publications in national and international journals. GLP is like NABH for hospital and GLP for lab. We are not having GLP certificate till date, लेकिन हम लोग GLP के हिसाब से काम कर रहे हैं. SOPs बन रही हैं, SOPs बनाना, logbook maintain करना और इनका डेटा रिकॉर्डिंग शीट्स डेली फिल करना, एनिमल का रेगुलर चेकअप, स्टाफ का रेगुलर चेकअप, ये पार्ट है जीएलपी के, जिससे क्वालिटी आपकी मेंटेन होती है. कोलैबोरेटिव स्टडीज, वी हैव गुड कोलैबोरेशन विद डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस. We have three projects funded from different agencies, UGC and Ministry of Ayush. One project is with Department of Biotechnology, Biochemistry and Pharmacy Sciences. Now, this is a list of the MPhil and PhD programs. I will just scroll it. Department of Biochemistry, we have this much MPhil and PhD awarded to students. Department of Chemistry, 3 students MPhil and PhD awarded. Department of Environmental Sciences and Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences with Hamdard University and Madurai University. This student has completed her MPhil here on Salix Capria. And Clinical Biochemistry, PhD awarded, and National Institute of Technology, PhD awarded. This work was on folk claim, a PhD awarded to one of the students. Now the Survey of Medicinal Plant Unit, that is clear, it is doing medico-botanical survey in forest and tribal areas of JNK, pharmacological studies, collection and supply of genuine crude drugs, cultivation and medicinal plant of moderate scale, experimental cultivation for developing agro techniques, providing guidance to MD scholars, maintenance, development of medicinal plant nursery, ethnomedical survey. This is the collection of folklore claim. Only one, I would like to tell that one folklore claim collected from the this Changla. Changla is 5,500 meter above sea level. इसमें एक folk claim इन्होंने collect किया है जो एमची में use होता है in different diseases. Cultivation program है Viola odorata and different plants where propagation important exotic plants ये Artemisia juniperus ये acclimatize किए गए हैं यहाँ पर. Experimental cultivation for the development of agro techniques and conversion strategies, development of medicinal plant nursery under public awareness program. We have a good museum. Now, this time two projects are running in the SMPU and 10 publications in different national journals and 4 books published by the council. Now, another part of the another highlight of the institute is the postgraduate program. It started in 2016, affiliated with University of Kashmir, 7 seats in Maulijat and 7 seats in Unani Medicine previously. Now 2 seats for economically weaker section added this year. And the important thing is that this is the only institute in the Union Territory of JNK to offer such a course. And the program was launched by our Honorable Minister Shri Shripad Yeso Naik ji and Jitendra Singh ji. Some glimpses of launching of MD program and academic activities and extracurricular activities. ये students के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि वो अपने research work, classes, practical के अलावा extracurricular activities में भी रहें, जिसमें हम उनके लिए उनको हम educational visits कराते हैं different institutes की, different drug manufacturer company की, उनके seminars और general club होते हैं. To the celebration of Unani Day. ये एक ऐसा दिन है जिसके 50 दिन भी 20 दिन भी ये स्टूडेंट्स बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से इसको मनाते हैं. सारा प्रोग्राम उनके हाथ में होता है, वही इसको प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं, वही एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं. ये एक ऐसा प्रोग्राम है जो सबसे ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट जिसमें अपना टाइम लगाते हैं और जिसको सबसे ज़्यादा खुशी से करते हैं. ये रिसर्च वर्क, ये डिफरेंट बैचेस, जस्ट स्क्रॉल द स्लाइड्स. MD स्कॉलर्स मौलिजात research work and MD scholars 2017-18 batch, then 18-19 batch, then 18-19 Maulijat. Now, this is important. Students published in Malaysia 2016-17 by 10 research paper published, 2017-18 5 research paper, 18-19 4 research papers. Ilmul Adviya 2016-75 research papers published, 17-18 3 research papers published, 18-19 5, 19-20 6 papers published. We have a library for students and some other activities. ये एक्टिविटीज रिसर्च की नहीं हो सकती, ये एक्टिविटी एकेडमिक्स की नहीं हो सकती हैं, लेकिन ये एक्टिविटी जरूरी हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए इसलिए है कि ये हमें कॉमन पीपल से जो पब्लिक जो कॉमन मैन है ये उससे हमें जोड़ती हैं ये स्टडीज, जो गवर्नमेंट की स्टडीज जो स्वच्छता है या पोषण माह है या हमारी और भी जो भी स्टडीज हैं ये हमें जोड़ती हैं पब्लिक से, जिससे उन्हें जिसमें हम अपने इंस्टीट्यूट की पब्लिसिटी तो करते ही हैं, दूसरे हम इनकी हेल्प भी कर पाते हैं बहुत तरीकों से। जैसे स्वच्छता अभियान में हम घरों में जाते हैं, उनको बताते हैं स्वच्छता के लिए, स्कूलों में जाते हैं, स्कूलों में जाके उनको हम स्वच्छता किट्स हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करी हुई हैं बच्चों को वहाँ पर। इसी तरह से पोषण माह में हम लोग न्यूट्रिशन नेशनल न्यूट्रिशन मिशन जो गवर्नमेंट का है, इसमें बच्चों को हम लोग जाके हेल्दी फूड पैक्स देते हैं बच्चों को, और जो मदर्स हैं उनको आयरन प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट और हेल्थ टॉनिक्स हम उनको प्रोवाइड करते हैं। तो ये सभी स्टडीज जो हैं ये रिसर्च की नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे रिसर्च के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि ये हम अट्रैक्ट करती हैं लोगों को, हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट की तरफ लाती हैं। हिंदी रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज़ में सिर्फ ये है कि ये वो काम है जो हमको और लोगों से जोड़ रहे हैं हिंदी में, जो हमको कंट्री के बाकी एरिया से जोड़ते हैं, क्योंकि ये नॉन हिंदी एरिया है, तो इसलिए हम हिंदी के इसमें हम क्लासेस लेते हैं। हमारे हिंदी क्लासेस लेके उनको हिंदी सिखाई जाती है, वो लोग जो सीखना चाहते हैं, इनके रेगुलर क्लासेस लिए जाते हैं, पखवाड़ा होता है, मीटिंग्स होती है, डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं। फार्माकोविजिलेंस वी हैव स्टार्टेड फार्माकोविजिलेंस विद ऑल अदर सेंटर्स, 2 workshop and 1 webinar. 2 workshops and 1 webinar have been conducted under this program. So far, we have 329 total publications of our technical officers, 2 presentations, international, 70 national presentations, and 82 total workshops, seminars, journal clubs, and total webinar 6. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Seema, for giving us such a comprehensive talk on the activities and achievements of RRIUM Srinagar. Indeed, you and your team is engaged in good work, and I'm sure viewers will be benefited by knowing about the functioning of the institute and service being provided. You informed us about various clinical studies being carried out and completed on coded Unani formulations as well as classical formulation. Your institute is also involved in molecular level studies, preclinical studies, standardizations, and you have well-equipped laboratories involved in academic activities also. All this will have long-term positive effects with sound scientific background in place. Also involved in general Medicare being provided both through OPD mode and by providing door-to-door service. Public outreach is very good, I must say, and I must congratulate you and your whole team who, under the guidance of Professor Asim Ali Khan, DGCCRUM, are moving ahead for the upliftment of Unani medicine. Thank you for taking us to a virtual tour of your institute. So, Dr. Seema, your institute being at such a beautiful place, which is a most popular tourism destination, I must say, and you also mentioned about this in one of your slides. How best we are trying to tap the medical tourism sector, and what is the scope of medical tourism sector in Unani system of medicine? So how are you planning, when once it gets approved and you will be venturing into this sector?
Dr. Ghazala, for medical tourism, we have prepared DPR and submitted to the higher authorities for approval. And in medical tourism, we will use this regimental therapy. We have lots of medical therapy, cosmetotherapy, and on many other therapies in regimental unit, which will attract tourists. And for attracting the tourists and for information, we have different programs for that. And I think it will be premature to tell all the programs what we will do. One thing that I will tell that we will contact the local tourist operator, tour operators, for publicity of our program. and after with the nominal
No, that is
nominal
the
rates and
modality that I understand. That is the process.
yeah.
What I was asking is like, when in your institute, what kind of modalities you plan to, like you are saying you will be offering regimen therapy and all other. What will be the attracting factor in providing?
Attracting factor will be these therapies with full comfort. Not only that we will bring the patient and do the therapy and say them goodbye. We will give them full comfort. They will be comfortable at our institute with different other. We have planned many other things for the tourists. They will not feel like that they are in the hospital. They will not get the environment of the hospital. We have different policies for that, and very soon we will going to implement. Then I think it will be better to go into detail, tell the detail of all this.
Yeah, and you spoke about regimen therapy in your slides also, and mentioned when we were discussing medical tourism, which is indeed one of the strength area of Unani system of medicine.
Yes.
In fact, in our earlier talks with the in charges of Hyderabad and Chennai, we had discussed this aspect also. So both these institutes of Hyderabad and Chennai are in south, and you are in north. So what is the difference in approach when doctors at your institute plan for regimen therapy in your institute, or planning, treatment for the patients? For example, it may be frostbite or musculoskeletal diseases or other diseases related to prevailing weather condition in Srinagar. So how do you demarcate, when we are looking in the institutes which are in south and your institute which is well established in northern
South
part of
नहीं, कश्मीर में सबसे बड़ी बात यहाँ का क्लाइमेट है, सबसे बड़ी बात यहाँ का जो एम्बियंस है, जो सिनेरियो, जो इनको यहाँ पर, क्योंकि जिस वक्त आप एक अच्छे एनवायरनमेंट में होते हैं ना, आधे आप ऐसे ही ठीक हो जाते हैं. डॉक्टर्स की नौबत बाद तक आती है. तो कश्मीर को एक एज है अपने एनवायरनमेंट की, अपने क्लाइमेटिक, अपनी सीनिक ब्यूटीज की. कश्मीर को ये एक एज है इस स्टडी के लिए. सब वहाँ पर भी है, लेकिन अगर आप साउथ में हैं तो वहाँ से कश्मीर में फ्रॉस्ट बाइट इज वेरी कॉमन इन कश्मीर ड्यूरिंग विंटर. तो फ्रॉस्ट बाइट के पेशेंट्स हैं, ये यहाँ के लिए यहाँ ज़्यादा है, और ये हम लोग ज़्यादा यहाँ पर उनको कंफर्टेबल ज़्यादा वो हो सकते हैं. और टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन यहाँ पर टूरिस्ट ज़्यादा आते हैं, और यहाँ पर उनको टूरिस्ट घूमने को तो उनको आना ही आना है. अगर उसके साथ उनको एक अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट मिलता है, एक अच्छा कंफर्ट मिलता है, तो नेचुरली इट विल बी अ गुड थिंग.
I can see our respected guest of honor, Professor Asim Ali Khan Sahib, also over here. Sir, we had a very nice presentation, and we are happy to say that RRIUM Srinagar is involved in multifaceted activities. Sir, what is the future planning to carry out more research activities in this particular institute, and especially if we look at the aspect of collaborative research work?
See, I was watching all this presentation I was going through. I was there all the time when Dr. Seema was presenting. I'm really happy to note that so many activities are going on, and we all are aware of them, but and good quality research work is going on. Whatever the publications Dr. Seema had told to the audience and all the viewers, and they're really very good, encouraging. I hope in the future also that rather better pace, not the same pace, better pace would be maintained by Dr. Seema and his team, because they are very good guys. I know all of them. They are really doing good work. 2-3 things are there what you are suggesting, what Dr. Seema was speaking about, the regimental therapy. We have been constantly behind this project, that regimental therapy, in terms of, though they have started regimental therapy, is going well. But in terms of health tourism, I had suggested when I visited institute, so before pandemic, that health tourism part should be established there. And they have worked upon this idea. They have proposed certain regimens and certain whole modus operandi, how they are going to do that. That is under examination, and very soon that will be given the task back to them that they implement that. One thing is there that 2 types of tourists are there. One is the people who go for 4, 5, 6 days. So for those patients, I wanted to say that Dr. Seema and your team, if you could also tap them, as you were saying, you are in contact with the to operators and all these people. So please try to be in touch with them so that there should be footfall in your institution, good footfall, and where you could guide them. And I understand that they will not be there to have the whole regimen or a whole package of 10 days or 15 days, because that much usually people don't plan to be there, or they have their own agenda. They just go for sightseeing. So I suggest that you can give them guidance, you can give them prescription, and you can ask them when they come back to other parts of the nation, they can be attended and they can be followed up by other institutions in the country. For example, somebody in Chennai or somebody in Hyderabad or Assam or Delhi. So they could be followed up by the other institutions which we have across the country. So that could be taken. And the people who are on a long leave and who are staying there for long holidays, those people you could provide their packages. You were also suggested that you had to open a dialogue with the other concerned counterparts in the university. So we will be in touch with Talat Sahib and other responsible and competent authorities of the organization there. So I think that part you have initiated some dialogue, or SEMA has initiated, and we are trying to expand that particular part in terms of health tourism. In terms of even huts, how to establish and how to have 2, 3, 4 huts near the banks of Dal. Subject to the regulations and regulatory authorities of Jammu and Kashmir and Srinagar in particular. We have also asked our team there to apply for the drug testing laboratory status, and for that matter we are also not only in terms of revenue generation, that which is also a mandate, but also to provide the facilities to the outside people who really don't have facilities like drug manufacturing units or other scientific institutions or other organizations. So they may also come in, because we have state-of-the-art developed facilities through DST and through RRIUM, Ministry of Ayush. So I think those facilities should be not only they be utilized by our research scholars or our people, but also for the outsiders who are in need of such kind of investigations. So that aspect is also very soon going to be established. MD, we are already in process of. She is also trying to expand to some other part in Srinagar. She is already working on some project. So I think there are 2, 3, 4 such kind of expansion plans which we are already working on, and our team in Srinagar is already working on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This platform, I request I invite all the viewers from different parts of the country, even different parts of the world, that whenever they visit Kashmir, kindly visit our campus in Kashmir in Nasim Bagh, near just at the Dal Lake, banks of Dal Lake, and you will enjoy that, and you can have the understanding, and you can have, if God's grace, if you are healthy, so you can have the tips, because Unani medicine is not only for simply treating patients for their diseases. Unani medicine also for keeping people healthy and giving them the tips that how to remain healthy, what to eat, and how to do the exercises, and how to remain healthy in your lives. So such kind of tips you can also have from our experts in our campus in Kashmir.
Yes, sir. Very true. You very rightly said. The theme of this series is Unani Medicine for Holistic Health. And when we are talking about medical tourism and the facility, especially at RRIUM Srinagar, तो हम बहुत अहमियत देते हैं surroundings को, air को, environment को. And I'm sure people and our viewers will be interested in knowing more about it, and in coming days we'll be able to provide more information in this aspect, and and we look forward to this endeavor very soon. हमारे पास एक क्वेश्चन और आया है मिस्टर सुरेश से. डॉक्टर सीमा, you have told about the facility of museum in your institute. What is there in the museum which people can see? Is it for the scientific purpose or for the public? So,
museum. In the museum we have very rare plants, specimens of different plants, and history of those plants. And about 5,900 specimens are there in our museum.
तो इसी पे आप प्लांट्स की बात कर रही हैं, और हमारी एक डेडिकेटेड टॉक थी रॉ ड्रग रिपोजिटरी पे भी, एंड यू नो देयर आर मेनी प्लांट ड्रग्स व्हिच आर नाउ एंडेंजर्ड. सो डू यू हैव एनी प्लानिंग और प्रपोजल टू कल्टीवेट सच प्लांट्स एंड कंजर्व देम फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ ह्यूमन मैनकाइंड एंड आवर आयुष सिस्टम्स?
नहीं, एक हमारा एक प्रोजेक्ट भी हुआ है यहाँ पर, जिसमें एक लड़की की एमफिल पीएचडी कंप्लीट की है. उसने यूजीसी फंडेड प्रोजेक्ट था, उसमें जो इंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज हैं पहले उनको इन विट्रो या सेल प्लांट को टिश्यू कल्चर से डेवलप करके देन वी टेक इट टू द फील्ड्स। तो जितने भी मेडिसिनल जो ये थ्रेटन प्लांट्स हैं उनको हम इस टिश्यू कल्चर टेक्निक से हम इसको एक कोशिश कर सकते हैं उस प्रोजेक्ट को आगे लेने की, ताकि वो प्लांट्स हमारे सेव किए जा सके। तो वो हमारे यहाँ काफ़ी इसमें म्यूजियम में डिटेल्स मौजूद हैं उनकी, प्लांट्स की भी, उनके सैंपल्स भी कुछ के हैं। तो इस वक्त हम सिर्फ सेल कल्चर, बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव द प्लेस फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ दिस टिश्यू कल्चर लैब, इसमें हम फिर कोलैबोरेशन में जाते हैं डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जिनके पास ये लैब अवेलेबल है, वहाँ पे हम ये आगे कर सकते हैं कि हम टिश्यू कल्चर से इन प्लांट्स को सेव कर सकें।
अच्छा डॉक्टर सीमा, जैसे अभी डीजी सर ने सबको इनवाइट किया है, एंड ही इनवाइटेड पीपल दैट एंड द व्यूअर्स दे शुड विजिट आवर रीजनल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट इन श्रीनगर। सो एज अ टेक अवे मैसेज, यू वर टॉकिंग अबाउट वेरियस स्ट्रेंथ एरियाज ऑफ यूनानी सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन और जिसमें एक्सपर्टाइज आपकी इंस्टीट्यूट ने डेवलप किया है। सो इन ब्रीफ कैन यू जस्ट इन अ कंसाइज वे टेल आवर व्यूअर्स के कौन कौन से ऐसे डिजीजेस हैं जिसमें आपके स्ट्रेंथ एरिया है एंड पीपल शुड विजिट यू। आई एम श्योर सब डिजीजेस के लिए आप के पास फैसिलिटी वो ट्रीटमेंट अवेलेबल होगी, बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रेंथ एरियाज, व्हाट मैसेज वुड यू लाइक टू गिव to our viewers?
Bronchial asthma, we have good treatment for bronchial asthma, we have good treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, we have very good drugs for that. And as I already told that nephrolithisis, our drugs are doing very good. But strength area is, I think, for bronchial asthma and rheumatoid arthritis.
And for regimen therapy also, you are offering
regimental therapy, the gout, migraine, psoriasis, and cervical and lumbar spondylosis. These are in regimental therapy. We are treating patients in regimental therapy with suffering with these diseases.
सर हम पहले इसको कंक्लूड करें, इस सीरीज को। दिस वाज आवर फर्स्ट सीरीज एंड फिफ्थ लेक्चर, सो आपकी तरफ से भी सर, बिकॉज यू आर हियर अमंग अस, टेक अवे मैसेज और अ कंक्लूडिंग मैसेज फॉर आवर व्यूअर्स ऑन दिस थीम यूनानी मेडिसिन फॉर होलिस्टिक हेल्थ बिफोर वी कंक्लूड दिस सेशन, सर।
Thank you very much. I think it was a wonderful experience, and we could reach out to a very large population of people, and in the future also, in consultation with the team Ministry of Ayush, we would be designing such kind of series. I think this kind of E-Charcha, this kind of discussions and shall remain open so that we could reach out to the maximum people, because people are in need of solution. There are a lot of problems are going on, and the issue is that many of us do not know what kind of facilities are already available with us in Government of India and in Ministry of Ayush or other facilities. I think unless until we really reach out to people, it will be difficult. So we have, because of these reasons, we came out with this understanding, because COVID has really taught us many lessons also, and we could see that potential Ayush had, and many people were not aware of it. And in COVID times also, we tried to reach out millions of people. So that also gave encouragement that we shall work on such kind of things. And surveys happened, and so that told us that yes, we shall go out, reach out to people so that they could be benefited in a major way. And people really need it. And these pathies, whether this is Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, homeopathy, or yoga, they are wonderful pathies, wonderful potential they have. So they need to be really exploited to the fullest, looked to the fullest. And whatever the research is, and whatever hundreds of initiatives Ministry of Ayush and its institutions are taking, whatever we are doing, all those activities should be told to the people, so that people should not only develop a confidence but also get benefited from those facilities, schemes, whatever the Government of India has initiated. So in the future, we would try to continue such kind of debates and discussions. And Dr. Seema also, she's there. So Dr. Seema and his team, I would request and I would urge that outreach program, they should train their own people much into them, make them expert, reach out to people, maybe because of pandemic, maybe because of some people are not in that healthy condition, they can reach out to you or your institution, because there a lot of weather conditions are also sometimes become harsh. So you have certain different setup. So in that understanding, whether this is the harsh weather or this is pandemic concerns or this is old age people, try and find out some ways and devise and design with your team so that you could reach out to people where they are. With the facilities and with the medicines and the expert opinions, you can make camps, you can go district-wise within Srinagar, in different zones of Srinagar or outside Srinagar. So make such kind of plans and make a whole chart and send it to me so that we could reach to the people and beforehand just give to the people that calendar also, that in what day you will be visiting, your team will be visiting in which part of the Srinagar, and in a form of camp, in a school, so whatsoever way. So make a robust system, a structured system, and just declare it beforehand so that people are there to receive and to get better understanding by your expert opinions and advices.
Sir, very rightly said, connecting to people is very important, and digital platforms and digital era is helping us to connect with each other. And I'm sure will be coming soon, as you just requested. I'll again request the viewers to suggest the theme for our next series. You can post it on the comment box. We will pick up the theme from there, and after the approval of competent authority, we'll again move on to the second series of E-Charcha. So we would like to have your feedback. So I will once again thank Professor Asim Ali Khan Sahib, DGCC RRIUM, and Dr. Seema Akbar, Assistant Director RRIUM Srinagar, for their interventions and talk. Once again, thanking respected Secretary Ayush Vaidya Rajesh Kutecha ji, Shri Pramod Kumar Pathak Sahab, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Shri P.N. Ranjit Kumar Sahab, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, for providing us AVCC platform and for organizing series of E-Charcha. Thankful to IT and social media team of Ministry and CCRUM. Goodbye for now. We'll be meeting soon again in the second series of E-Charcha. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you.